to me. Tell me what you're doing.
Measuring the inside diameter, make sure that 21 feet in between the poles. That way when we get ready to stand it up, it goes in.
Yeah, like all the rest of them. Look how beautiful.
It's 21.
We're fixing to stand that one up. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3 to go. And then I can get back to washing all them lovely, dirty sidewalls. Yep.
Huh? You gotta come on down here. There you go. Keep going. Come on.
One, two, three. I got it.
There you go.
Yeah. That one was a little crooked.
Well, I gotta loosen all the tops when I get everything in and then straighten them up. It's hard to do laying on the ground.
This is very wobbly.
It ain't going on.
Okay.
Get ready to put the braces on.
The wind won't blow it.
When I put the braces on, it'll stop.
That's all?
3 more. Well, that's all for now. I got to cut all them off at the right height.
Okay.
Find the braces for this.
I'm gonna do a Jace. When are we gonna take a lunch break? How time, boss?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Lick Branch Farms. Today I am down here at the high tunnel getting ready to do some work over here. I got to get some turnip roots together here shortly. Y'all, I apologize for the wind if you can hear it on here. It's blowing pretty good today and it's actually pretty cool. Probably low 40s. Got up, it was low 30s. And the wind was blowing about 20 miles an hour. Now it's slowed down a little bit. Actually blowed all of my row covers off of my carrots. I'll give you a shot of this. I done cleaned that mess up. I would reuse it, but it's done bloated off 2 or 3 times and tore it and got hung up in the fence and all that good stuff. But yeah, this is pretty much where it was on top of these carrots. And you can see this is Mokum over here. And there's Mokum behind me here in this bed. And in this third bed is supposed to be Atlas, and it germinated, but it's not quite as thick as the Mokum is. And it's not quite as tall, but it's a little different carrot than what I'm used to growing. But I figured I'd give it a shot. It'll come off early spring. I'm thinking maybe mid-March, maybe the 1st of March, and yeah. Everybody that has grown it says the people love it, so we wanted to give it a shot and see what we can make happen. All right, so the high tunnel I spoke about in a few videos ago, in the past couple videos. Anyway, this is the high tunnel. You can see behind me. Let me see if I can get a better shot of it. It's 21 inside and it's 60 long. So I mean, it's pretty good size and 12 feet tall. But I'm actually working on the door. Got some concrete, Sackcrete. We're going to concrete the door post in. And the other post for the sidewalls are 4 foot long, and they're drove in the ground actually up to where you see it. I cut them off where I drove them in, cut the knurl piece off of it, and put the coupling that actually holds the post in the ground. So I mean, it's not going anywhere. And Bessie's she's running around town doing some errands, and she's looking at some more vendor places to set up her baked goods, and she's gonna come down here and give me a hand in a little while. I went to Lowe's, or we went to town and got all the lumber for the sideboards. And what I'm planning on doing is taking these slides. This greenhouse, or this high tunnel, does not have roll-up sides. It actually has these polycarbonate panels, and I'll give you a shot of one of these. It gives these panels that sit in that track, and you can slide them back and forth to open and close the sides of it. It's pretty slick the way they did it, and you can actually take those out completely and leave it open during the summer if you wanted to. But Betsy was washing the doors and some of the sides last week, and it got cold on us, so she hasn't washed anymore. But these are some of the ones that we still got left to clean. And you can see these panels here, basically they sit in there beside each other, and you can slide them back and forth. It's pretty slick. She's got a mess of them over there she's already washed. I'm gonna put in there, but the problem is not all of the bottom tracks are in good shape. Some of them are bent, some of them twisted, some of them I can't even use. So my solution to that is to use 2x6s, treated 2x6s, to make a skirt board to go around the full perimeter. I'm gonna take that bottom track completely out, and I'm gonna take these skirt boards, or 2x6s, excuse me, and use them as skirt boards. And my daughter made that sticker on the back of my truck. It turned out pretty good. But anyway, we're basically gonna go down the whole exterior all the way around with these 2x6s, and we're gonna make basically a seal for the bottom. And that does two things. It'll tighten up all the play any is in here, but also it'll give us something to set those polycarbonate panels on top of. And probably what I'll do is wind up taking these tracks apart and using this piece here to keep the panels from moving in and out. You can see here's one of them. And the only reason I put them on was to, make sure that everything was secure. You can see how that one there is all wavy and rusted out. It's not really in good shape at all. So yeah, that is a solution to one problem. And right now, that's really the only thing that I have found wrong. There's really nothing else going on here that we can't fix with some screws, nuts, and bolts. It's actually in really good shape, and for its age, it was fairly easy to put up. I mean, it wasn't crazy hard. Me and Bessie did it inside of 3 days. We got the main structure up. It is basically, each section is 6 feet, 6 foot centers, and these are the tray racks that used to go all the way around the inside perimeter of this greenhouse. And not to tell my age or anything, but I can remember when Walmart was new, or the Walmart stores had just started popping up, and they were smaller than they are now, but all of the garden centers were outside in the parking lot. And this is what this was. This was actually one of the old high tunnels that they used for a garden center, and it would have racks all the way around the inside of it, and you would go through and you could pick out the flowers you wanted off of these racks. They would be in trays. And yeah, that's probably puts this high tunnel here probably 20-25 years old, but it's still in real good shape. All right, guys, so back to the high tunnel, and yep, the water's going down on the concrete on the poles. I'm not gonna try to move them because I know everything's set there. Tomorrow we'll just backfill all the holes, get all that put in, but I think for today, you can see where it started shoveling out. And the idea for the front is to take the 2x6 and put it up under where you see this wiggle wire track, it'll go actually up under here and bolt to here. Now on this side, the 2x6 will actually be up here, and yeah, that's where, you know, the polycarbonate panels will sit. But yeah, on the front, and it doesn't matter that much, on the front we're going to put them down here, so I needed 5.5 inches from here down, so we're going to shovel that out. Now I've had the transit set up for a couple of days now, so I may come down through here and shoot this and make sure it's leveled to get that board in there, and then we'll bolt this one up, have this one done, and then we'll probably go ahead and do the other front on that side, have that part done. I've already ordered the plastic for the end walls, both end walls, and I think it's going to come in on Monday or Tuesday. Today's Saturday, so if it does, then it'd be nice to go ahead and get this end wall done and have the sides on, and go ahead and do the back end wall. I left it open because, you know, if I had to bring any compost in and out with the tractor, it'd be easier just come in and out. But the tractor will fit through this front door if I have to. It's tight, but it'll fit. So what I'm gonna do now is get the transit set up and go ahead and shoot these both corners right here and make sure I got 5.5 inches, and then we'll get this first one put in. All right, so I got a couple different things going on here. So what I'm trying to do is get this in here, keep it level, and plus get this distance right. So I'm gonna have to put this tripod up to do this, but there we go. Basically, I'm gonna try to hold that square and bump that down, making sure it's flush. And once we put this other board in, we're gonna put screws in it anyway. So yep, put the first one in, and don't want to get too terribly close to the board because it will split on them. That's one. So what we'll do now is set up the level, get in there and jack that one up, do the same thing on that end. Yes, sir. Alright, so we got the skirt boards in, we got this front side in, we got that front side in, and we got some grading to do on this side, and we got some backfilling to do on that side, which I knew that was going to be an issue going into this because of, you know, the slope of the land. But I can get some dirt from over here, and I got some dirt down here in the back I can pull up here. But yeah, we're going to grade the inside of it out, pull some dirt back to that corner, and then we'll get all this smoothed out. And I want to get the water to come away from here, that way it can go down the road or however we want to do it. Eventually, once I get everything situated, there will be like these trays here, or these these trays will actually come out, and then they'll come around like this. They'll make a U shape around the front of this, so as I got plants either hardening off or ready to go in the greenhouse, I can stage them outside, or if I just want to keep them in the greenhouse at night and then pull them back out outside, marigolds, flowers, whatever, I can do it that way, and I don't have to move as far to get things in and out. That's the plan. I don't know if it's going to work out, but that's what I'm planning so far, and we'll see how that works out. Yeah, but I got to take these batteries up here and put them on charge. I don't know if I got enough to do much more, but it seemed like a pretty good stopping point. I got a brace over here, just like this one here, from corner to corner, this long brace. I got one of these over here to put in, and then yeah, I think that'll be a stopping point for today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna pick up on this corner and go that way. So yeah, so the goal for this coming week will be to finish the skirt boards, to go back down that end and get the other side in, bolt it in, everything ready to go, maybe do a little bit of grading, backfilling, things of that nature. And if I get the plastic in next week, I will video getting the end wall, this end wall here, getting that taken care of. And well, I got to get the louver put in first, but I may frame that up during the week. I don't know, but if I do, I'll try to get little shots of that, maybe some B-roll footage of that to add to the video that I'm gonna put together, putting the plastic on. But yeah, for right now, I'm gonna get off here. Like I said, this week I'm gonna concentrate on getting the rest of these skirt boards put in, and I will get some shots of that as I'm going along and add them in, hopefully, to this video here when I put it together. That way you can see me getting, you know, a little bit more work done than what I did today. So guys, if you haven't already, reach over here in this right hand corner and click that subscribe button and click the bell notification so you get notified every time we put out a video. As always guys, Betsy and I appreciate you stopping by. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.